sometimes the biggest thing that you need is to go on vacation, but sometimes the hardest thing you do is actually go on vacation.
Why does returning feel so hard though? You always end up feeling like when you come back, like you're overwhelmed. Like made me like question all my life choices. I was like, welcome to the AAA Mindset, the podcast where adversity isn't a setback. It's the setup. If life has challenged you and stepped on your confidence and forced you to pivot, you're in the right place. Here, we train the mind to face obstacles head on and turn them into fuel for growth, resilience, and success.
All right. Well, welcome to the AAA Mindset. We are on episode 17 today, and we are going to be talking about vacation and vacay mode. As an entrepreneur, sometimes the biggest thing that you need is to go on vacation, but sometimes the hardest thing you do is actually go on vacation.
Yeah.
And so this is very appropriate because the three of us just got back from Cabo with our families and had the most amazing time, completely checked out, which was awesome. But yet, how is it when you actually get back, and how do you get back in the mode of like, okay, let's hustle again so we can have more vacations like that?
Right. Well, before we start, let's talk about what was your favorite part of Cabo?
Oh man, probably the skinny margaritas.
The
To be honest with
800.
you. There was a lot of them. Just chilling, relaxing, and I literally did unplug for the most part. I had some competitors competing this week, or I have some competing this weekend. So I had to stay on point with them. But other than that, all my lifestyle clients let me have a week off. It was amazing.
That was so good.
Oh.
Like, honestly, when I check out, I like check out. I didn't do really
we
hardly
know you do,
anything.
honey. we know.
Or Anastasia.
We do. She's pretty good at that.
Damn.
Jeez.
I love you. I love you.
Roasting me already
Yeah.
this
It's
early.
just part of the podcast, you know?
So, my clients, allowed me to have a little bit of break. I would let them know ahead of time, okay, I'm checking out. But I didn't even want to like post on social media or anything. I was just like, let me just be with my kids, with my family. And it was great.
Yes.
How about you?
No, I totally agree. I actually used to be really, really bad at this. I could not check out. And it was actually bad because my husband would be like, or on vacation, like put your phone down. But I felt like I needed to always be working. And I don't know, about 2 years ago, that just changed for me, where now I'm actually terrible about like posting on social media when I am gone, because when I check out, I just want to check out. So in the morning, I would wake up and do a couple things and maybe I'd like answer a few questions here and there. But other than that, I checked out. It was amazing. It was so much fun.
I know. I need to do this shit more often.
I know. It was really a good
It
time.
was good stuff.
It was
Yeah.
really a good time.
Big fan of Cabo.
I
Don't
think
go in the water.
Don't go on the
No.
water. No.
No.
But our hotel was amazing.
Hotel was amazing.
Adam's
So
normally
good.
kind of a hotel snob, as am I, but he had a horrible experience with an all-inclusive place one time, and he still has PTSD. So when I
Really?
mentioned this was all-inclusive, he was very hesitant to that.
Very much so.
But what was your experience at the Hard Rock Cabo?
10 out of 10.
Yes.
It was great.
Amazing.
Big fan.
It was so nice. I honestly was not expecting that level, but it was.
I almost
well
bought another
worth it.
trip.
I know.
I'm kind of regretting we didn't do that.
know.
I'm kind of pissed we didn't.
I know, stupid. Can we get go back for a day and be like,
I'm like, hey,
wait,
hey, chick, can I still
We'll
get that?
take-
Can I still get that deal?
we'll get that deal now. We'll just have to go back.
I
Work hard,
think-
play hard.
I think with the vacations, like a lot of people like magically expect it to like recharge them, but you always end up feeling like when you come back, like you're overwhelmed, you're definitely unmotivated. Like for me,
Mhm.
I was like in a depressive state. It's like, I just don't want to go on. It like made me like question all my life choices. I was like, do I even work tomorrow? Do I even?
Do I want to?
Do I
But then
just
you
quit?
have all those bills coming in, and it's like, oh yeah,
Never mind.
gotta
I
get back
have
on my
to.
shit.
Yeah, does it make you feel guilty sometimes? Like I know, like you can come back and be like, oh, I totally overdid it. Kind of like exhausted despite relaxing. It makes you feel
Mhm.
like you need another vacation, right?
I remember I was worried about leaving for 2 weeks when we went to Japan
Yeah.
because I was afraid of missing work.
Yes. Well,
And then we missed work for 12 more weeks.
God was like, you're worried about this? I'll really make
Mhm.
you worry about
Yeah,
this.
really. What was that lesson?
Don't sumo
Don't
wrestle.
sumo wrestle. Don't tear your quad tendons off the bone. That's really gonna really put a damper on your life. Let me tell you.
My-
Wouldn't recommend it at all.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Mm-mm.
One funny thing in Cabo, like every single person walked by these two and they were like, oh, what do you guys do?
Whatever.
Oh, yes, they did. Everybody. And I'm like,
Mostly the
they're
black chicks were
bodybuilders.
like, girl, you look good. Honey, what you eating
It's
lately?
that booty.
I
It's that
was like,
booty.
yeah, that's right.
her booty is pretty amazing. It is, there is not, it's just like, boom, right
Yeah.
there.
Yes, boom. Big fan.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it was actually interesting this time coming back. I think because I'm in just like a different mode right now where it's like I'm launching other things and I'm just really excited about what's happening, that I was actually excited. It was a nice recharge. Like I needed it
Mhm.
desperately, but I was also kind of excited to like get back into things. Like all day Sunday, like I was working and it felt so good. But normally I get back from vacation and I'm like you, I'm like depressed. I'm sad. I want to go back. And not that I don't want to go back, but I was actually, I think, truly recharged this time to like get going again.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, well, let's talk about like, first of all, when you go on vacation, why does it matter? Like when you're an entrepreneur, you're a high achiever, you're a successful business person, why does going on vacation matter? Like, why is it important to actually check out?
I mean, to me, it's important because when you're an entrepreneur and, for instance, do what we do, you don't have like off days, right? You don't have off time. There's always somebody that needs something.
When you run your own business.
Yes.
Sure.
And on top of that, you're parents of young kids. I'm parents of two older, kids. My kids are 17 and 20. And you're always being pulled in 1,000 different directions. And so I think vacation is so important just for you to, number one, reward yourself for what you've been doing and how hard you've been working. But it's also time, like it's important for that family time too. Right. I mean, like I said, you're working so hard that they need to have that like one-on-one family time.
100%. That was such an amazing opportunity to get like the cousins together.
Yes.
That was so
cute.
They
had so much fun.
I love that.
It was great. It was great.
Why do you think it's important for you to actually take a vacation?
Because it did reset me, I mean, it's hard for me because I'm a psycho and I'm always thinking about making money because our life is not cheap, nor is most people's.
No.
But it is hard for me to like literally just be like, okay, like just let it go. It's going to be okay. But I did that. Like the first 2 days I was like on my phone and like checking in with my lifestyle clients. And I was like, you know what? They're going to be all right. Like they're going to be fine. You don't do this ever. They're good. And so like mentally I was like, okay, like I still had to check out with my competitors, but I did like let myself like relax, and it was nice because then when I came back, I was like ready to go back to work.
Right.
I think that also too, and maybe not necessarily this particular trip that we went on, but like other trips that I've been on, it kind of brings you, it's a reset, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes you out of your normal like routine, and that sparks sometimes better creativity and just a break from your routine or a different perspective. And then it kind of like recharges you to be like, like I was inspired by this or like whatever. Like definitely when we went to Japan, I was like inspired by like the culture and by a lot of the things and ways of life that I saw there. And it just kind of sparks creativity into your work when you come back. And so you can use that to channel, which is great.
Well, I think it's good.
Some Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. That's all I could really say. No one knows this, but Anastasia like knows multiple languages. Little bits of
especially when I have a lot of tequila.
Yeah, little bits of different languages. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But I think it's important for people to see also that you're checking out. Like for y'all, I think it's important for your competitors to see like you having that week off, but then getting right back into it.
The competitors didn't see the week off.
Oh, they didn't see the week
The
off?
lifestyle people.
Competitors,
people. There's no week off.
Okay, sorry. Competitors, you keep going. But
you don't.
Well, no, I'm not saying. I mean, like for them to see that you took a week, right?
I feel you.
And that it is important to have those moments. And same thing for me, because when I see somebody constantly like with their phone in their face on vacation, I'm like, you're not being on vacation. Right. Like, put your phone down. Be on vacation. Let people see that you too can check out as much as they want to see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Give them little snippets, but you don't need to give all of it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Why does returning feel so hard though?
I think because you're like back to reality and laundry piles up, which can I just give a total confession? We are not totally unpacked.
Nice.
No, this week has been like such a crazy week. And I finally said to myself,
you're still living out of your suitcase?
No, laundry's done. Okay. Like, but the suitcases are still out with like some random shoes in there and everything. Right. And last night I was having a panic attack about it. And then I was like, you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow you're going to find an hour, get it all put away. That's not normal, Abby, but it's okay.
So you're going to do it today?
I am.
I think for me, this is, I explained earlier on that like when I got back, I like immediately was like depressed. And this happens to me a lot where like I have things to look forward to. Like all of July was like straight up fun for our family. We had family in town from Alabama, which was a whole fun experience. We had, Adam and I went to an amazing wedding in Vail. And then we had this trip in Mexico. And so it was like one thing after another. And it was like this dopamine high that I was like going on. And then we got back. I was like, I barely even drank.
Yeah, she actually was really good.
She's
now, mind you, she did have 2 young children that she was super responsible
Somebody's got to stay sober.
Yeah.
What?
Wasn't him.
What? What does that mean?
You were great.
But no, but seriously though, like I kind of get like that a lot. And for me, that's what's hard for me to want to push myself to do those fun things because I like hate the letdown.
Mhm.
I hate the feeling of like, oh, like what's the next thing to look forward to? And like I think a lot of people relate to that because they're like they cling to like always trying to reach for something like the next thing because they're searching for that dopamine and then that's what, you know.
I was trying to give you that
ultimately-
next thing by buying that next trip.
Oh,
I know. But you know, Eric, my husband, he was in a rush. We had a bus
Well,
outside.
Eric likes to show up to the airport about 3 hours early so we can all sit there and stare at each other.
yeah.
It's ridiculous, actually.
It's a lot.
It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
When we get to the Mexico airport, like 3 hours early, I'm like, cool, like, what are we going to do?
Right.
Just sit here
You just sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and eat the $90 tacos?
And literally.
They were.
That was not.
You guys, I had a $24 piece of pizza.
Oh, yeah?
$24. It was
$24 at the Cabo
$24.
airport?
Yeah,
I paid
$24.
$56 for 2
Holy
chicken sandwiches.
It's insane.
And a side salad.
Yeah, note to self, if you're going to the Cabo airport, eat prior. But I think the problem for Eric with showing up early is we've gone there when it's been such a crazy, like
Yeah,
it's
you've had people,
so
yeah.
packed and you can't move and it's taken 3 hours to get through security. So in that sense, I get it, but it was ridiculously early.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's fine.
We love you, Biggie.
We're here. We're here.
It's better
We're here.
than being late.
He's Mr. Prepared,
But yeah.
always.
But also too, like, so when you come back from vacation, it's like, you know, when you were on vacation, you had no stimulus or no responsibilities. You were sleeping in, you have alcohol, you have all these things. And then you come back and it's like, your brain's like, there's no stimulation, more responsibility. And then you have that.
Now
like,
work's
delayed-
piled up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think Anastasia probably showed the most out of all of us with this. To be honest with you, I don't really feel like it was that difficult to get back to
Oh
work.
my God, it was so hard for me.
She's like, I can't do
Confession.
it. Confession time.
Well,
It wasn't really
that's
that
why
hard
this
for me either.
podcast is great
It
because
is. We have different flavors.
We have different things that we can relate to.
We're like Baskin.
I
We're
actually
like
kind of-
Baskin Robbins.
I actually kind of felt like I was more motivated when I got
Different
back.
flavors.
Like I was ready to go hustle.
Nice.
Yeah, I was.
Well,
too.
you had So
I
you had
was
your
too.
thing
I
that
was
you're
too.
launching.
Yeah, there was
You wanna
a-
say
It's
that?
okay.
Yeah, I'm starting an online coaching program. So I was really excited to like kind of put out the first step of that, which was exciting. But I don't know, it was weird. I just felt really recharged. I did know that I was not interested in any tequila or wine for like a while.
Yeah.
Definitely knew that. Other than that, I felt great.
I think too.
I feel like I'm detox now.
Yeah, I feel good.
Well, and also, okay, so since I'm the lone wolf here, I will say that when you come back, like you get that vacation hangover where you're like, oh, I'll just start on Monday. Like, oh,
We had a little bit of
We
that.
had a little bit of that, and
We like
had-
kept going out. and
I
we were
deserve
like,
another-
Oh, we'll go to a movie, and it's the Alamo Draft House where they serve drinks. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, I must have like
I
drink.
better have a
Yeah.
drink.
I mean,
you know, you skip the gym or your nutrition's off or your inbox is completely piling up. Like my emails were insane. I was like, oh, I forgot to completely check these all week.
Didn't check email.
Yeah.
Didn't check email.
Yeah. As high performers and successful business owners, we want to talk about when you come back from vacation, what are some things that you do to lock in
Adam, you want to go? What are some things you do, Adam, when you get back from vacay?
or
Well,
to get you to feel back into your routine?
well, I made a post about this. So I clean my diet up. I pull carbs because they make you hold water. So
Mhm.
that flushes you out. And then mentally, like I'm usually like, I don't really have a hard time getting back to work. It's not really a problem for me.
Yeah.
Little bit of a psycho in that area.
So hydrate, pull carbs, and get back to work.
Get back to work. Get it back.
That's
You
it.
know what's funny for me?
That's
Sometimes
real
leaving,
shit.
a lot of people leave vacation and they feel like just so disgusting and like, they put on all this weight or whatever. I think, I don't know, maybe it's because like we eat healthy and we work out already, but I didn't feel,
I didn't feel
feel gross at all. Like I didn't feel
I mean, I
anything.
put like 7 pounds on, but what do you do?
but it's probably already off.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Well,
working on it.
whatever.
We're
It's
working
fine.
on it.
It's
We're
fine.
working
But
on it,
Your cheeks look a little less puffy. There's a little less tequila in that.
a little,
bloodstream.
little less inflammation happening.
Good. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, getting back and just, like I said, for me, it's like, I want to do that again. So I want to keep hustling. So like,
That's right there.
like next summer we get to go again.
For sure.
Yeah, that's
Which, by the way,
thing,
I think we
looking
should.
forward to the next thing and just being like, okay, I'm going to work really hard to get to my next trip because I really, really value that time. And just being able to like come back in. And that's why structures, in my opinion, structures and routines are so important because when you do come back to vacation or any life disruptor, not just vacation, but any life disruptor, you lean into those foundations again.
Mhm.
You come back to those structures and those things in place that you've already put in. And then it's just like clockwork.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the key is having them in place before you leave.
Right.
Because if you come back and you don't have those, then you're just still the show that you were before.
Well, very true.
You almost
But
made
I
me
do
spit
think
out my drink.
I do think, and just one more thing about this whole topic. But I think sometimes having like access to phones and things like that can make going on vacation difficult because, you know, you can have people reaching out to you and I have people reaching out to me. And although they know we're on vacation, they still expect a reply right then and there. And it's like, sometimes it's hard to have technology right in front of your face because you want to just instantly reply to them.
Right.
Whereas like I learned on this trip, like, and I know you even made a comment about this, when I would get my, when I'd have my phone and I started replying to everything, I was completely like removed from all conversations, all fun.
Yeah.
Whereas I finally just had to put my phone in the bag because I was like, I don't want to see it because if I do see it, I want to respond right now.
Right.
So if it's out of sight, out of mind, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah,
I'll get
and
back
then
to you
can
soon.
totally like just be in the moment.
That was the nice thing about being at the pool is like you just put your phone in the bag, leave it, and you're just locked in.
You're locked in.
I love it. Oh, can't wait to do it again.
I know.
For sure.
We'll
Sounds
start.
so
We'll start
nice.
planning now.
Yeah. All right. That's all we have for this episode. Thank you for joining in, and we can't wait to see you for episode 18.